Worst fictional places to live.
The worst fictional places to live. Today, I got a list of fictional places I would not want to live. And the list goes from meh, you know, I'd be all right with living there, but it's not the best place to live, to absolute garbage. I would never want to live here. I don't even think I would survive. Now, starting off, we got Bikini Bottom. Now, this is the best one.
Bro, Bikini Bottom. Dude, that place seems fire. Living in SpongeBob, living under the sea? What are you talking about? What is one negative perk of living under the sea, bro?
Out of the entire list, it's really not that bad. The only issue I have with it is that shit just explodes randomly. It could be,
but you still survive. I mean, at the end of the day, you're living under the sea. You're living under the damn sea. How would you breathe? You just do it.
Right at the beginning of the episode, just out of nowhere, some shit
just... At the end of the day, just don't go outside. Okay, okay, that is a good point. Yeah, like every 4 episodes, something crazy happens. I can't lie, there's a whole World War II every 3 episodes. So in my opinion, if you live in the Bikini Bottom, just don't go outside. Easy, you win.
Randomly blows up. I'm not trying to worry that one day my house could just be in a million different pieces. And also, I'd constantly have to wear a helmet, too. That would suck. It doesn't help that the citizens of Bikini Bottom, the fish that are just side characters, for whatever reason, the fish in SpongeBob are the biggest haters. More of a hater than me. How do you get to that level? I don't understand it. These stupid-ass fish treated Sandy like she was subhuman. I'll just be casually shopping at the grocery store, and they will dead-ass treat me like...
Oh, bro, 100%. If y'all ever watch SpongeBob, they'll always be hating on Sandy. Sandy, I love Sandy Cheeks. She's hot as hell, too, with her 2 teeth. Okay, what am I doing? Okay, listen, she was my childhood crush. I know she's a squirrel.
I'm subhuman. I don't know what's...
What if Sandy bites down on it? Okay, yep, that's a ban. That's a ban right there. Lord have mercy.
Good with these damn fish, but a lot of them are just annoying. In that one episode, he threw the comedy show at the Krusty Krab, and they were telling him that he sucked and he was a terrible comedian until he started making fun of squirrels. What does this town have against squirrels?
Raise some 101 chats.
I just don't understand. And after SpongeBob's comedy show, it just had a lasting effect. So many of these fish were just making fun of Sandy for doing nothing. I don't know what's good with these fish being dick riders, bro. This shit's insane. Imagine just minding your own business, and then this humanoid-ass fish just roasts you out of nowhere. But yeah, besides the things I listed, yeah, it doesn't really seem too bad. Now we got Dimsdale.
Oh, wait, is that that one show? Fairly Odd Parents, yeah.
Imagine living in the same town as a kid that could just grant any wish at any time.
No, it's gotta be the worst thing, bro. You could just be going to school one day, and then you look outside, and everybody's a lizard. And then you can go to school another day, and then everybody is just dead. I mean, a child having infinity wishes is actually deadly.
Some shit's bound to go down. That's why I feel like it's a little worse than Bikini Bottom. And if I was just a regular-ass citizen, no wishes, I'm definitely not going to want to live there. And if I was neighbors with Timmy, it's even worse because Timmy's dad is always going to be on my ass. This dude has an ongoing rivalry with Dinkelberg. That shit's just never ending. He's always mad at Dinkelberg for something. Now, I don't know what was up with Timmy, but some of his wishes, they weren't even...
he always had the weirdest wishes. I remember, chat. If you ever watched this show, he had some diabolical wishes, man.
Just dangerous. They were just dumb. Why would you even wish for that? One episode, he wished for everybody and everything to look the same. And everyone just turned into gray blobs, and the entire...
imagine going to school one day, and then everybody just turns into gray and a blob. What are you even doing in that position, dude?
The world was gray. Who the hell would want to live in that? Definitely not me, bro. You know that saying, great power comes with great responsibility, whatever the hell that is? Timmy's really got to understand that, because even Cosmo and Wanda themselves know, this is a terrible idea. But I don't know why they still go through with it anyway. They're supposed to be his fairy godparents after all. They should be helping him out here. They should tell him, look, this is a stupid-ass idea. Why would you turn everybody and everything the same? And then one time, this dude switched.
Chat, if I had infinity wishes, chat, you know what I'd be wishing for? No, if I had 3 wishes, do you know what I would wish for? Pausing time and invisibility.
places with his babysitter's dog. I don't know why he thought this was a good idea. And apparently the next day, her dog was gonna get quote-unquote fixed. Okay, that's gotta be in at least the top 3 worst wishes he ever made. Now we get the Pokemon world. Now again, at first this one seems kind of cool because, oh, you get to catch your own Pokemon. You're gonna have your own squadron of like absolute units, like a level 100 Charizard.
Nah, bro. Being in the Pokemon world gotta be sick. Imagine just being in class, someone's bullying you, and you just throw like a Pokeball and a full Charizard comes out and then burns the whole entire school to ground. That would be fire. Can't even lie. I would so live in the freaking Pokemon world.
If you look at the bigger picture, it just seems scary as hell. Like living in a world with all these magical creatures that could just wipe you out in an instant. And obviously, I would have to have a full team, bro. I cannot play the game how I did when I was like 7 years old. I had a level 100 samurai, and that was it. Like, I deadass.
Like, imagine being at school and like someone's bullying you, so you guys like pull out 2 Pokemons at the same time and battle to the death with them. That gotta be the most scariest thing.
Use my starter Pokemon. Like, that's not gonna slide, bro. That would not be enough to protect me. And plus, training up your Pokemon is just boring as hell. Like, imagine you gotta sit through that all day. I'm not doing that. And not only that, even just like fighting a legendary Pokemon or something would be scary as hell. Imagine getting hit by a Zekrom's Thunderbolt. Yeah, bro, you're not surviving that shit, bro. Pokemon Center will not do. And sometimes legendaries like Suicune will just spawn in on you out of nowhere. And if all I got is like a level 1 Bidoof, I'm cooked. There's no way Bidoof would be putting in any work in that scenario. And also, no matter where I walk, if I'm just trying to like explore and see what's really out there, I'm gonna walk into the woods or something and run into like 50 NPC trainers that just want to battle. Like, it doesn't even matter like how many times I'll try to avoid them or go around them. They'll always see me. Like, it's like seeing one of those people that are just an unavoidable cutscene. You just can't get rid of them. Next, we got Luigi's Mansion. Now, recently I've been replaying Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. And that game is too goated, okay? And that's what inspired this video. I was like, what if I lived in Luigi's Mansion? Like, I don't care what EGAD says. I'm not doing it. I'm not going in there and becoming the reincarnation of the Ghostbusters. But I mean, if my brother was trapped in a painting...
Listen, bro. If my brother is trapped, and I gotta save him, but I gotta go through Luigi's Mansion, he's stuck there! I don't care, bro! I'm sorry, bro! I am not going through a whole entire video game just to save my brother. I'm sorry, bro. I gotta say it.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to. I'm just gonna have to sack up and do it. I feel like I don't got a choice at this point. But in the case of the game, like, you know, this sounds very fun, right? But in the case of this video, yeah, fuck all that. And I'm somebody who, if was faced with any paranormal activity, I would definitely be shitting my pants, bro. That has gotta be one of my worst fears, bro. Anything paranormal, not really for me. And it's always dark in there, so you don't really know what is
hell
lurking.
no, man. I mean, having to, like, you're by yourself, going through literal ghost and ghost and ghost and ghost just to save your brother. If you got yourself in the position, you can get out of the position 100%.
In that dark. And in the second game in Dark Moon, bro, you're going in like some random ass old abandoned clock tower. Like, yeah, that shit just creeps me out, bro. If like I was scared by those Phase Rug Ouija board videos as a...
Whenever I was a kid, chat, do you know what I used to do? This! Charlie, do y'all remember this? Yes or no? It was like, Charlie, are you there? Do you know what I'm talking about, chat? It's where you balance 2 pencils, say, Charlie, are you there, like 3 times, and nothing happens.
A kid, this shit is not it, bro. Similarly, the next one we got Crystal Cove in Scooby-Doo. Now, in the Scooby-Doo universe, Crystal Cove is the scariest town ever, and that's where all the shit goes down. So the mystery gang is always pulling up to Crystal Cove, and there's just always a bunch of weird and mysterious shit going on there, and they want to get to the bottom of it because nobody else is. But even just being in the vicinity of this town will just creep me the hell out. But hey, if you're like the mystery gang and you like that kind of stuff, bro, be my guest. But I'm staying as far away from that town as possible. That's all you, bro. But at the end of most episodes, it ends up...
Like, that's what I'm saying. At the end of the most episodes, it's all just like one human being. 98% of the time, it's just one human being just causing havoc. It's not even an actual demon or monster. So what's the point, bro? It's not... Like, it gets to a point where it gets annoying.
just being somebody in the costume, and then they give some lame-ass backstory as to why they did it. Like, all right, bro, we don't gotta hear the excuses. But the mystery gang, they're not even getting paid to do it. They just do it for the love of the game, bro, which is kind of crazy in my opinion. Like, if I was doing something like that, I would definitely want some compensation for it. Now we got the park.
Hell no. No. Every single episode of the regular show ends up like them being in the house, and then if you skip like 10 minutes into the freaking episode, it's like they have to take a world history test or the whole world blows up. Like, this whole entire show is insane. If you have to live in this damn show, I am so sorry for you, because every single day is like you almost dying and almost the world blowing up. Listen. This is what we gotta deal with.
I know we normally don't have very good excuses for why we don't do stuff, but we definitely have a good one this time. That horse right there fell out of the sky and has to pass a US history test or the whole Earth is gonna explode.
Exactly, bro. Like, every day gotta be something different
from regular show. Now, working at the park would be an absolute fever dream, bro, because the plot of every episode turns so fast, it's unreal. Like, the start of the episode could be like, I don't know, them trying to go to Cheezer's, get a grilled cheese, and then it ends with them pretending to be astronauts and almost blowing up the entire...
That's what I'm saying, bro. How in the span of 20 minutes, you go to having a grilled cheese sandwich to going and blowing up the world. I don't understand how any show could possibly do that.
Universe. Like, at this point, that's gotta be the average regular show episode. Like, the weirdest plot of a regular show episode I've ever heard was a horse from another planet had to take a US history test and pass.
I couldn't imagine being the storyboard, like the people that actually write the show. It's like, what are we doing this week? Like, how are we writing the new episode? I think we should have a horse take a history test, and if he fails the history test, it blows up the whole entire world. Like, what type of freaking episode designing is that?
Or else the entire world was gonna get destroyed. Like, at this point, if I was Benson, I don't even think I'd be mad at Mordecai and Rigby for not doing their job. Because what the hell is happening in the show, bro? Like, it's anything but doing work. And even the smallest things can go wrong. Like a game of punchies, a prank.
Nah, this guy is the inventor of getting rage baited. I mean, you can literally tell this guy, how's your day going? And he will start getting mad and rage at you. This guy is the inventor of getting rage baited. I mean, he gets mad for anything. I always hated him as a kid. He was always so annoying. Benson, I think his name was.
The whole park. And at one point, the park became a science experiment, and there was a huge-ass dome over it. Now, out of all the Gen Z cartoons, regular show is definitely my favorite. Like, the amount of times I rewatched it is crazy. And that's why I love it, bro, because it's just so random.
Yeah, but living in it sounds terrible.
Something absolutely insane is going down in every single episode. And don't get me wrong, bro, the house is fire. But you're just risking your life if you just stay there for even one night. Because tomorrow, there could be a...
Like, I can guarantee you this is an actual shot in the whole entire freaking show. Like, how is this a...
dome over the park, and now you're stuck there for 30 days. Gotham City.
Okay. I would rather live in Gotham City than regular show. I'm sorry, I have to say it. I would rather live in Gotham City than the regular show. Because at least with the Gotham City, it's one person. You can always just move towns. If you know a literal guy that is killing people that are acting bad is in your town, just move towns. That's all you gotta do. Just get out of Gotham City. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, dude.
Doesn't matter how much times Batman is there to save the day. It doesn't matter. Like, I don't even think I have to explain why living near the Joker is a terrible idea. Like, what brings people into Gotham City?
That's exactly what I'm saying, bro. Just get the hell out, dude. You got, like, all the main devious villains in the whole entire DC comic staying inside Gotham City, bro. You have, like... Bro, you had the Joker, Poison Ivy, Bane, Catwoman, Penguin, Two-Face, Scarecrow, Riddler, Mr. Freeze, Killer Croc, Deathstroke. There are so many. Why would you ever want to live in here, bro? That's exactly what I'm saying. Get the hell out of there, dude. You could be walking down the street and see, like, the most devious characters.
Like, why do people even choose to live there? Like, there's just crime happening all the time. Then you got the Penguin, the Riddler, Scarecrow. Like, it's just over. But yeah, we just got to talk about what the hell is the Penguin? That is a shitty name for a villain, bro. I'm sorry. That is not menacing at all. And sure, Batman would be there to stop them, but what if Batman fails? I'm sure it's happened before. Like, I'd rather not be surrounded.
It's not even that. It's more like it's one good character and 20 bad characters. How can the Batman keep up with 20 villains in Gotham City? It's impossible, bro. It's one person. It's Batman or Robin. What the hell is Robin gonna do, bro? Robin is just gonna be like, just there, just chilling. Robin doesn't do crap.
By a lot of crime and fighting and shit like that, bro. That's like living right on O Block and wondering why it was a bad idea. But yeah, you get the point. Anyways, we got the Squid Games universe next. Now, I know I just made a whole video on Squid Game, but one of the main themes throughout this video is the fact that I discussed that I am not doing this shit. I don't care how much money's on the line here. I'm not putting my life at risk just to...
For like $1 billion, I would do it. I can't lie. For $1 billion, I could possibly do it.
Play some stupid ass games. And hypothetically, if I was in Squid Game, right after the first vote, I would be gone because I'm not doing that. And I would happily play the game where they recruit you for a free 10 bands and then just leave. Like, I don't care how much money is in that pot. I'm not putting my life on the line for it. And in order to win the games, I'd have to slime people out and shit and just like their death would be on my hands. Nah, we're not doing that either. Because if I won the games, then I would just live in guilt for the rest of my life. Like, even though I could probably buy anything I want in the world, like I could get a mansion with a goddamn private chef, I would still not be happy with my choice. So I would not be playing in the games to begin with. The Stranger Things universe. Yeah, bro, this is where shit starts to get bad. Because imagine if you were 11 and you were being hunted by all these people who just want to use your powers for their own gain. And then also, in the process, you gotta fight these monsters from another dimension that just spawn in, it seems to be 24/7, that are just trying to eat people. And if you were in the perspective of her friends or just some random ass civilian, you gotta fight these monsters without any...
Like, imagine chilling, going to school, and then like closing your eyes and then waking up and then seeing this outside your school bus. Like, what are you doing in this position, dude? Imagine seeing this outside your school bus, dude.
Powers, bro. Like, how is that even fair, bro? Like, I don't even think the ref is here at this point. The ref took a vacation to goddamn East Guam, bro, because that is just hella unfair.
Nah, if I hear in my town, there is a demi-gorgon, or what do you call it, that's killing people, or even if it's a legend, I am moving out of the state. No, the country at that point, dude. Because I am not going to deal with a demi-gorgon, dude.
Like, fighting monsters from another dimension, I mean, it sounds cool on paper, but then you think about actually doing it, and there's no way you'd want to do
Yeah, like,
that
imagine just chilling in like the freaking woods, and then you just see this thing.
Especially if you had no powers. That shit would just be horrifying. The Five Nights at Freddy's
Easy, bro. Like I said before, if you gotta work this job, all you gotta do is just take the first day and then quit. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do, bro. If you gotta be in the Five Nights at Freddy's universe and you have to take the night job, all you gotta do is take the first day and then quit the second day. Any single person can beat the first night of Five Nights at Freddy's. It is the easiest night. And then you just quit your job or just don't even show up. That's all you gotta do. It's not like the Squid Games, because at least with the Squid Games, you get paid like $1 billion if you win. But with Five Nights at Freddy's, you get paid like 25 cents per night. What is the point?
Universe. Imagine you just see a job in the newspaper working as a security guard at a
$100 a week. You see that right there? $120 a week, bro. That is nothing.
You just see a job in the newspaper working as a security guard at a goddamn pizza restaurant. You'd be like, nah, this is cakewalk. Easiest job in the world. And then the moment you get there, you realize all the
Be grateful, bro. $120. you're making a total of $6,240 a year if you're working 5 hours a day. Why in the hell would you ever work there, bro? I'm sorry. If you're working in the FNAF and you're getting paid $120 a week, that is a scam, bro. I'm sorry.
Electronics are moving, and you gotta somehow survive until 6 in the morning. And I don't know what's up with the flashlight battery, but for whatever reason, it's always garbage. In every game, it just dies so
All
fast.
I'm saying is take your butt to Wendy's and work out Wendy's, bro. There is no perk in risking your life for $120 every single week.
I don't know if I'd even
Or
be
month.
able to survive until 6 in the morning, especially if it was like night 7. And not only that, the second game would probably be a lot harder to survive because I gotta worry about twice the amount of animatronics and some stupid ass music box. But just the whole idea of this game in general is just very creepy because if you lose, you will dead ass be stuffed in an animatronic suit yourself. Yeah, I'm cool off all that, bro. And I think everybody can agree, like nobody wants to go here. And the fact that they're also paying you $4.
That's what I was saying, $4 an hour. $4 a freaking hour, bro. Excuse me? Yeah, like, dude, $4 an hour to risk my life. Once I see I get $120 a month, bro, I am getting the hell out of that job.
An hour is diabolical. You really think I'm risking my life for $4 an hour? Yeah, you're insane, bro. Like, I'm dead ass better off opening up a lemonade stand in my neighborhood than doing that shit. Like, are we serious? Crystal Lake in Friday the 13th. The campsite itself just looks super creepy to begin with. So, I mean, people going there in the first place is already a terrible idea. But people decide to camp there for whatever reason. No, go to sleep at night knowing that there's an urban legend about a guy named Jason with a hockey mask and a chainsaw that could possibly live in the lake right across from me. Just no big deal, guys. It's just all fake. You know, we don't gotta worry about it. But nah, that is insane, bro. If you are on this campground, you gotta constantly be looking over your shoulder because Jason drowned in the campground due to neglectful camp counselors, and now he wants revenge. Like, if I heard that, I am never going to this camp site.
Exactly. Like, I would never be in a horror movie because if I ever even hear a smidge of an urban legend, I am not going 45 miles in that area because I know for a fact it's a real thing, bro. I don't care, dude. If I hear there is a person that has a hockey mask that will be killing you if you go to a campsite, I am not going.
And I'm packing my bags if I'm anywhere near it, and I'm moving away because I want nothing to do with that. I don't want to just wake up with some dude in a hockey mask standing with a chainsaw right above me. The 2017 game for the Xbox, that was scary enough. We, as in you and me, we do not need an IRL version of that. The Courage the Cowardly Dog universe. Imagine living on a farm in the middle of nowhere. No civilization. You're just with an elderly couple and a pink beagle. Like, that is a crazy ass universe to live in. Like, seeing the Return to Slab episode, that was enough for me to not want to ever even think about living there. And it just seems like within every single episode, the monsters just get even more bizarre. And nobody is there to help. You're in the middle of nowhere. And I guess wherever it is that they live, it's somewhere in Kansas. So a lot of times, they had to deal with that shit on their own because they were in the middle of a desert. Whenever Courage aired, it was like once in a blue moon when I was a kid. Like, I deadass had to just turn away when I'd watch these episodes. It barely aired because they were busy airing like Teen Titans Go all day or something. That really was the average day on Cartoon Network. But yeah, these monsters were just creepy as hell. Like,
Chat, I have never seen this show once in my life.
look at this thing. All right, just quick jump scare warning. Like, what the fuck is this? If I was faced with that abomination in real life, I don't know what the hell I would do. I would just accept that it's over and just accept my fate right in that moment. And the universe I would hate to live in the most, that I would definitely be dead in, is the Bird Box universe.
Hell no. Chat, if this happens to me, I'm out. No, listen, bro, I'm out, bro. This gotta be the worst situation to be impossible, bro. Because imagine being able to see, but if you take off your blindfold, you die instantly, dude. That sounds absolutely terrible.
I don't even gotta explain why this is number one. Like, you can't even look anywhere. Because if you do, you will see some random ass entity that will cause you to die in GTA. So pretty much, you gotta always...
That's exactly what I'm saying, bro. How can you even move like that, bro? How? How do you survive?
And it's just necessary for survival. You cannot survive without it. Accidentally falls off, you're done. Doesn't matter. And the main character, Mallory, had to protect her children while trying to deal with being blindfolded.
Listen,
and
bro.
all this.
Listen, if I was if tomorrow this happened, I'm gonna go right there to my window and just do that and sacrifice my life. Because there is no way I'm going to suffer every single day having a blindfold on. Like, that gotta suck so much.
Other shit. Like, that's just crazy. Like, even if you do open your eyes, you won't even be able to see it. So you really don't even know what you're hiding from. This entity is never really shown in the movie at all. But yeah, that's gotta be the worst one by far I could think of.
Great video, though.